Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm just now getting mine started. And when I woke up this morning, I was just thinking about stuff I can do to the G today just to change it while I wait on some parts. And I'm not going to say what parts I got because I'm sure you guys are going to see what I got here in a couple weeks or so. But if you guys see my 5 things I dislike about my G35, I talk about the tan interior, and I'm just not a fan of the tan interior. And personally, I just think it looks ugly as hell. So I went to Home Depot and got a couple of their trim sprays for like interior pieces and like plastic. So I already went ahead and did one of the door panels just because I wanted to see how it would look like before I got started with the video, because I didn't want it to look like shit and I just didn't upload the video. But honestly, it turned out really good. I'll show you guys what it looked like. And if you guys know what a G35 interior looks like, this is like literally all tan. And honestly, this came out like super good. It really stuck to the plastic really well. And I went ahead and masked this off. I left this red. But yeah, I honestly think it looks really good. And I'm going to go ahead and do this to all my interior pieces today. And changing my tan interior to black. And I just thought I would show you guys because it's going to make a huge difference. So let's get it started. So I went ahead and put on the other door panel, and it looks super nice. Like, I really like how it looks. Just to show you guys a comparison, there's the tan one. As you can see, it's light tan and then a darker tan on top, and then the all black. And I forgot to mention, I got this carbon fiber wrap, and it looks really good. It has a nice gloss to it, and it's kind of like the same pattern. This is like carbon fiber 5D, so it has like the same pattern as my hood does. So it really does make a huge difference. And I'll show you guys like the other side. Here's a closer look, and as you can see, like this just has a whole bunch of scratches on it, so this wrap really does make a huge difference of just covering that up without having to paint on it and stuff. Because with this material, like, it tends to like chip, the paint tends to like just chip off and stuff. So I went ahead and wrapped that, and I'm gonna go ahead and just get started with the door panels. Just like these little trims, it's easy. I already like learned how to do it. You just pop it off with these little clips, and then this one has clips, and yeah, just get it started. For all you G owners out there that don't really know how to take off a door panel, I'm gonna just show you real quick. You just take something to pry this little clip out, just so you can get access to the little screw behind it. And then there's this little screw behind there. And then as far as the trim goes, you just take something and it just pops off with a couple clips, and just pops off. And then there's 2 more screws right here that you have to unscrew. And then once you have everything unscrewed, all you do is pull up and then pull out so that you don't break any of the clips, and it should just come right off. It's pretty easy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just take it off. So we're in my backyard right now, and I'm actually going to be painting everything in the backyard because there's a lot more shade, and it's like not that good to be painting in like direct sunlight. So I don't got nothing fancy going on. I just got my old little wagon that I placed it on top of, just so I can get the sides and the edges really good. But I went ahead and masked down just some of the pieces, like this little door light, and then the handle, just so there's no paint on it. And I'm gonna go ahead and use some rubbing alcohol and just clean the surface so I have like a clean surface to paint on. And yeah, I'm gonna get started. Let's get it. Alright, so I ended up doing like a super light coat. I just went ahead and barely did anything just so it could stick a little better, because I'm going to go layer after layer. But yeah, this is the first layer, and then we'll just go from there. Here's the second coat. It's coming along. It's starting to look really black. Here's the edges. And like I said, I just go super light coat just so it could stick better to the surface. It's better to do that than just like fully load it and just do like a heavy thick spray. Let's go for the third. I'm probably going to do maybe 5 or 6 coats, depending on how it looks. I just went ahead and did a couple other layers. I did about 6 layers, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And it's looking really black. It's just drying right now. I just did my last coat that I'm going to be doing it. And yeah, I made sure to go around the whole thing. Make sure that no other pieces were left tan. And now I just got to let it dry. And then I'm going to go back to the car and start grabbing more trim pieces and then start painting them as well. Thought we might as well get started with, holy shit, that thing is hot. It literally just touched the back of my leg and it burnt the shit out of me. But anyways, alright, so we're just gonna get started with these trim pieces that just go on the floor, just so I can get to the back rear. Let's go ahead and get this one, and these ones I'm definitely gonna have to clean and stuff. Alright, so to speed up this process, I'm just going to start grabbing interior pieces just so I can bring them to the backyard and start painting them. So I'm just going to go ahead and start taking things out. Let's see if we can get this thing out. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we got a couple more trim pieces, and I already got the floor liner piece, and I'm starting to make my way to the rear pieces, and I'm going to bring everything to the back. I already have this painted black. I painted this like a really long time ago actually, because I thought about doing this interior a while ago, but I just never got started. But to get the bottom part of the back seats out, all you do is lift up on each side. Just pull up really hard when you do this, and there's going to be a clip right here that they just pop in and out of, and you can just take out the back seats on this part. And I thought I was gonna have to take off the backrest to get to this piece, because I already tried like going through it, but I'm pretty sure if I just push down the seat and fold it forward, I can get to this panel. So alright, the bottom half is all out. Just place that right there, and just push this thing down. And now we have access of getting this panel out, because now it can actually move and you can get the clips from the back right there, and this wasn't allowing us to do that. So alright, so we just got that side panel off, and I got this side panel off, and I don't think I'm gonna get this piece out, because I would have to get like the seat belts like disconnected from there, and then there's also the back one. And I just really don't feel like going through that and like taking this out. And so just to save the trouble, and it doesn't really matter because these are in the back anyways on the top. So these sides are just going to be black, and then it's going to be black right here. And I forgot to also mention, I'm going to have this theme. I bought some red leather dye, and I'm going to be dyeing these red. So these are going to be all red leather in the back with the black sides. And then I've been talking about replacing these for a while. I want to either get some Bride like I've been wanting, or some other brand, but these are going to also be red. So we're in my backyard right now, and I wanted to point this out before I started painting these panels. Over the years, these like the glue on the back of these sides like start to like peel off and just do this, and if you try tucking it in and like gluing it, it just always does it. And especially when you live in Arizona in hot weather conditions, this will tend to just keep peeling off and stuff. So I'm just gonna take this off and then just paint over it, just to save the trouble, because I don't want this coming off and then leaving this gray once it does come off. So I'm just gonna paint it now. So I just got done painting most of the interior pieces that I wanted to change to black, and I went ahead and laid them out. Here they are. Here's the bottom floor pieces, the other side door, and then the rear panels. And I'm just going to go ahead and put them back, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once I put all the panels back. So here's the final product of the wrap, and basically I just folded down on the edges and like left a little bit so I could fold it on back to the other side, so that on this side it can be just super straight. But yeah, here's the final product of this. Looks icy. So I decided before I put the interior pieces back, I'm actually going to get started on painting my leather seats red. And a couple of months ago I had ordered this Phoebe's red leather dye, because I had planned on dyeing my seats. I just never had the time to, so I thought this would be a perfect time since I'm doing this interior video anyways. But I went ahead and did it, and I let it dry for an hour. And I just did a piece where it wouldn't be seen, but still, I went and let it dry for like an hour and a half, and I went and used this cloth, and the dye would still like rub off. And I even used what they said to use. They said to go buy these dabbers and just rub it in, and that's exactly what I did. But as you can see, like, I used this paper towel as well, and it just was not drying that well, because usually this stuff is like made for like belts and like just like boots and stuff, like small items. So I went ahead and looked on YouTube, and a lot of people have used this Dupli-Color vinyl and fabric spray on leather seats, and actually made their seats look really good. So before I start spraying the seats, I'm actually going to go ahead and use some of this Chemical Guys leather cleaner. And I've actually had this bottle for a while. It's lasted me a long time. And I've been rocking with Chemical Guys for a long time because their products really work great. And I have this horse bristle cleaning brush, and it's horsehair from a horse, and it actually works really great with the leather and getting all the dirt and debris out, just so that the paint can stick better and just give it a cleaner surface. So I'm going to go ahead and do that before, and then I'll get started. So I just got done cleaning the seats with the leather cleaner, and they're a lot cleaner now and don't have much oil and debris on it. So I'm going to go ahead and start using the vinyl and fabric spray, and we'll see how this turns out. I'm just going to go with the light coat first. So I just got done with the first coat, and honestly it looks like it's sticking to the leather really good. So I'm really impressed of how it's looking so far with the first coat. I went with just a super light coat. If I heard that if you do too many like heavy coats, it'll start looking like plastic. So yeah, I'm just doing a light coat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just do maybe 5 or 6 coats, and I'll just show you guys when it's done with all the paint, because this is going to take a while. So I actually got ahead of myself and finished painting the back seats. I'm just trying to finish because I've been doing this all day, and this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but they ended up coming out really good. I just didn't show me doing the backrest part of the back seat because I didn't take it out, so I just masked everything around it while the panels were off, so it was pretty easy. But I'll show you guys that in a second, but I'll show you guys the bottom half like I was showing you guys with the first coat. But honestly, it came out looking so fucking good. Like, I 100% recommend this to anyone who doesn't like their tan interior, because this just stuck really well. I'm still letting it dry, but it's been drying for a while now. But it actually came out really good. It looks super nice, and the red is gonna look really good with all the black interior trim. But I went ahead. I didn't paint as much as in here because this isn't gonna be showing, because I have that glove box or whatever you want to call it that goes on top. So this side isn't going to be really showing, it's just on top, but it looks really good. It looks like all one color. It actually looks like this color. Like, I think I did a good job at painting it, and cleaning it definitely helped a lot. But yeah, I'll go ahead and go to my car right now because I'm in the backyard still, and I'll go show you guys. Ooh, look how nice this came out. And this is just from my decal and from the shadow of it, but yeah, this actually came out really nice, super red like how I wanted it, and it actually feels just like red leather, like how as if it would come this way. It doesn't feel like plastic, and it sticks really well. Nothing on my hands, and yeah, it's gonna look dope as hell with the black interior trim. Let's get it. Alright, so before I even show you guys the interior, I just want to say this came out exactly how I wanted, and it made the car look a lot sicker and just how I wanted it. So here it is. Damn, would you look at that? Just the blood guts interior with the white and the black trim. I absolutely love it. Exactly how I wanted it to look. And I am definitely going to be getting new seats. I'm either going to be getting some Bride or some Brom red leather to match the back seats. So yeah, Brom, if you guys want to hook it up with some seats to match the back seats, hit me up. But yeah, I'm also going to be doing a part 2 video because I'm still going to be painting all this. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. And oh yeah, before I forget, any of you guys own an S2000, hit me up. They gave me the wrong floor mats, and I just put them in here to show you guys that I'm getting the black carpets for the matching black interior. But yeah, if you guys have an S2000, hit me up and I'll hook you guys up. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It actually made such a huge difference inside my interior. I was just really done with the tan. And yeah, I really like it. It's really coming along together just how I wanted my build to come. And if you guys like the channel and like the build, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in a couple days. We out here.